Oh my God. This is our lives as Texans fans now. Holy shit. Was that game bad? The worst game in franchise history. Buffalo Bills 40, Houston Texans 0. Wow. Texans lose 40-0 to the Buffalo Bills in what was the worst game in franchise history, the worst game I've ever watched, the worst game you guys probably have almost pretty much watched. Now, I'm used to cheering for bad teams historically. Anyone who watches NHL, I'm a Toronto Maple Leafs fan. We have not won a thing since 1967. We have not made it past the first round of the playoffs in 17 years. I have never witnessed anything so bad. I knew coming into this season that it was going to be a long, hard year. We were tanking for a good pick. I didn't think it would be that bad. Davis Mills had a horrible first half, 1 for 7, 3 yards. 3! 2 interceptions, ended up being 4 interceptions by the end of the game. Okay, I've seen worse numbers than that, but 3 yards? 3? I'm not even going to go over the score, the replays, anything like that like I usually have. I don't want to relive that. Never again. I started making these videos too because I knew it was going to be a long, tumultuous season, and I thought this might be a fun way to connect with other Texans fans, kind of go over, look through the positives. There was nothing here. Heck, one of my favorite players, Kymie Fairbairn, comes back, doesn't even get a chance to kick for an extra point or a field goal. A field goal! Houston's run game continues to be the worst I've ever seen. 2.7 yards a carry between the 4 running backs itself. I mean, brutal. You know what? These are the players are the reasons why I started watching not only football, but particularly Houston, 4 or 5 seasons ago. And I just got to hop on the blame train here. I want to blame the players. I mean, that was a horrific effort. But it starts up top. Mr. McNair needs to do something with himself. Hire the right people finally. Gut the whole thing. Gut it all. The only positive coming out of this, for me anyways, there's 2. The first is, okay, we might actually get a really high-end pick this season. From that horrific effort. And 2, at least David Culley came out and took the blame, said it was his fault for not having anyone prepared. Mild positive there. I don't even have words. I don't know what else to say. That was brutal. I didn't even want to make a video this week, just how embarrassing that is. And that was difficult. One of the toughest games. I watched the Toronto Maple Leafs lose to a Zamboni driver that was 42 years old in the NHL as an emergency backup goalie, and that was more fun than this. And that pains me to say because that was one of the things I still hear the most from people about Toronto Maple Leafs. Ay. We'll see you guys next week after the Patriots one. Hope it's better. Fingers crossed.